I'm here with my friend Leslie, discussing the whole notion of what Canadian identity is, whether it's relevant, and how we can best define it in terms of geography. So Leslie, what's your take on Canadian identity?
I think the greatest blessing in our country is that we are taught and encouraged to think. We are not just told. But we are also in a position where, by our geography, we are not in need. Oh, we're totally fortunate.
But how does that tie into our identity? So would you say that a tremendous sense of openness and freedom is a part of Canadian identity?
Absolutely. That both physically and mentally and emotionally. I am more focused on my fortune to be here where I am not in need, where I have want for nothing, where I can think and say as I know things.
Okay.
I don't feel intimidated by my government. I don't feel intimidated by my neighbor, not ethnically, not any which way. We're just here we're so fortunate we can actually embrace and enjoy each other. You know, when I was a child growing up here, we were not so inclusive as we are today. I mean, I remember, you know, walking down the street to my neighbors 2 doors over going, "Chicky, chicky, Chinaman." I mean, that was pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
But that was then, and thankfully we've come far, far from there today.
Right.
Thankfully.
So what's your reaction when I tell you that Canada has the longest coastline of any country in the world?
Surprise.
And it's pretty much an undefended coastline.
Not surprised.
And what's your reaction when I tell you that we have the longest undefended land border in the world of any country?
I am really glad for that. I would rather be vulnerable than be living in a terrible fear that I'm just sort of hunkered down behind a wall.
Oh yeah, what do you think of the Canadian tendency to define Canadian identity by saying, well, we're not American? Do you think that says it all, that we just say we're not American?
You know, we're not American, but I mean, we do need America. I mean, part of what you said to our undefended coastline, border,
Yeah.
and coastline.
Yep.
I mean, altogether, I mean, we do sit back knowing that if anything really disastrous starts happening here, the Americans are right there.
And yet we sit on the lion's share of natural resources. Do you think that the Americans would ever hesitate to come and claim whatever they needed? Should they run short?
I don't think they're going to.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
But you know what I mean? I think they know that they can sort of negotiate anything out of us if they want.
Oh, okay.